for that piece of ass.
Aren't enough goats in the world.
What's that?
I'm not saying she's fat. She'd be worth 0 goats.
Oh, 0. Oh, right, because they like them. Well, they just, they just like them juicy. You're juicy. You're a juicy woman. I think you're a juicy woman. It's funny. I worked in a salon doing Brazilian waxes for a while. Marty.
Yes.
Marty and I have been talking about this on Facebook. It's an interesting conversation. I say, I used to work in a salon doing Brazilian waxes because even women with ugly vaginas want to make sure you can see them better. Some women should keep some hair, that's all I'm saying. Marty said, though, this is his response. His response was, I've never seen an ugly vagina. That was his response. And my response was, I have. I have, because I saw a lot of pussy. A lot, probably too much. Is this not afternoon conversation? I don't know. This is usually an evening for me, so I apologize. Right, I gotta tell you, waxing, doing Brazilian wax is not the glamorous job I thought it was gonna be. Not at all. You know what, though? I can say this. Most women take very good care of their parts. A lot of nice stuff going on down there. Okay? A lot of nice stuff. You gotta keep up the good work. Because very rarely was I surprised down there. Only actually one time does one stand out, and that is only because it looked like a Shar-Pei dog was attached to a couch. It's a lot to digest. It was just all wrinkles and fur, though. It really was. And you know what? She was a very pretty young woman, okay? I expected nothing less than spectacular down there, right? In fact, she had been a showgirl. If anything, I'm thinking maybe glitter in a headdress. But nope. All I could think was, oh my God, should I be feeding that or taking it for a walk? It was so confusing. Because I'm not even really a dog person. I'm not familiar with the breed of Shar-Pei. I mean, I'm waxing pussies. I am pretty sure that makes me a cat person. Pretty sure that's what that does. You know what? She did not love my approach. I can tell you she did not love, because I worked carefully. I had to be very timid. I was cautious. I don't know, are Shar-Pei's biters? I don't know. I got to use my hands for work. I can't risk torn skin. So, no, like I said, she was not thrilled with me because I just kept getting the wax stuck in the folds. I know. The Shar-Pei, though, a very docile creature. Very docile. He did not bark once. Its owner, on the other hand, got very yappy. Very yappy. She did not tip. She complained and did not tip. So, lesson learned. Don't wax the wrinkly ones. You know what? Men could come in. That was really the most interesting part. Men could come in to get a manzillion or a brozillion. That's pretty macho, isn't it? Getting a manzillion. What are you doing today? You look metrosexual, right? Have you done that? No? Marty, have you waxed down there? Did Linda wax that for you? Do you guys, is that a couple times? What did you say? With her teeth. Linda waxes with her teeth. This is an all-new approach. I like it. Men would come in, Marty, I don't know, maybe you're familiar, I don't know, but men would come in and, to make things more user-friendly for their partners. Always a little surprised at the process, right? Because he knows there's going to be hot wax and something to spread it on with, right? What he does not know is that I'm going to need him to stretch his scrotum clear up to his belly button. So that I can get it all nice and smooth. Marty?
Yes.
Would you volunteer? Be a good sport, show everyone how far it stretches. Any other volunteers? Marty's putting me off. I don't know. Anybody? No? Okay. Well, I would actually have to wait. She's pointing. Who's back here pointing? Come on up. Round of applause for this guy's scrotum. Come on. No? There we go. Oh my God. We've got to take her. Is this?
Oh, sit down.
Are you ready? Are you gonna
Disrobe?
Are you gonna disrobe?
No.
Do you need a few more drinks? Do we need to get back to you?
Yes, I think so.
All right, because I quit drinking alcohol myself. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but it wasn't because I had an alcohol problem or a drinking problem. It was because I had a can't keep my clothes on problem. I'll tell you what, husbands do not like that. They do not. And no matter how much fun it is for everybody else, he did not do it. Okay, a few more drinks. And you will be my first volunteer. Finally, I'm so close. I'm so close. Yeah, I would have to wait for him to start giggling. Stop giggling. Start giggling. He was giggling. He would have to stop giggling before I would perform a type of service that I'm pretty sure, not having testicles myself, ever, pretty sure made waterboarding look like a day at the beach. Didn't look fun. Guys, on the other hand, though, they will tip. They don't care if they were in pain. They are just happy to have somebody handling their junk. They do not care what's going on down there. They're just grateful. Well, that's nice. Let's see. I'm recently married. Less and less recent every day is how that works out. And as most of you married people, not Linda and Marty, they do not fall into this category, but as most people know, being married means that you have finally found the one, right, that you have a 50% chance at forever with. Statistics not very romantic. And for me, it means I am exhausted from having to look at every single man I meet as a potential second husband. But you know what? Thank God gay marriage is legal in some states, because now I can double those options. So that'll make things more interesting, I think. Let's see, right, married. Married. My husband, he'll say to me, he says, you don't have to Botox, you don't have to color your hair. I love you just the way you are. And I'm like, you know what, that's very sweet, but I am so not doing this for him. So not. This is for the future, Mr. Jamie. If there's a 50% chance of rain, yeah, I'm bringing an umbrella. That's Botox and hair color umbrella. Let's see, my husband, he's a lot older than I am. And I don't like to get too specific about his age, because he would like me to keep some things private when I'm up here. But I can tell you he's well into the colonoscopy years. Into those. He does seem to enjoy a good prostate exam, come to find out. We used to play doctor. All of a sudden he says to me, he says, you know what, Jamie, that is too general of a practice. I would like you to specialize. So now I'm a urologist. Look, guys, you don't know your mate till you know his prostate. God meant for those words to rhyme. I dare anyone to challenge me on that. It is very intimate, the prostate exam in the bedroom. It's my only hot bedroom move. In fact, it is. I've been told that I'm unteachable, is what maybe. No, it's very intimate. I gotta say, it is, are you current? Are you current in your prostate? It's Prostate Awareness Month, is what I'm saying. Are you current? You're current. Marty, are you current?
Always.
You current? Everybody current in here? Not everybody can be current. It is not Prostate Awareness Month. I made that up, but I am giving exams. After this party, you know what? Traveling though, I only have one glove with me. Five fingers. One glove. What I'm saying is sign up early. You probably don't want to be number 6 or 7. We can double dip. That's a double dipping technique though that I could. Okay. That deserved a new. I'll go with that. Let's see. Like I said, my husband's older. You know what you get with an older husband? Wife number 1 gets everything. Wife number 2 gets a prenup. Wow, no prenuppers in here, huh? That was quiet. Does no one have a prenup in here? No one's admitting to a prenup? Really? All right, well, we have a prenup because the gold diggers have ruined it for everybody. Yeah. And my husband does not love me in a 50% of all of his stuff kind of way. Yeah. Okay, only like 4 people left of that. I know that joke's funnier than you're giving it credit for. I do know that. It is the only joke I have that my husband laughs at every single time I tell it. That made me a little suspicious. Or a lot suspicious. I did look at the prenup again and found out that specifically he loves me in a 5% of all of his stuff kind of way. Yeah. Divorce is not going to pay well. If he dies, I get everything. the way I see it, he's really just forcing my hand. There's a whole game of cat and mouse going on at home he knows absolutely nothing about. I am going to have to buy an anniversary card soon. And you know, I'm thinking, you know, that card is going to say something like, well, first of all, it's going to be hard for me not to include a performance review, I think. You know, like, these are things you've been doing well, these are things you need to be better in. But you know, the card's going to say something like, you've made my life wonderful, I love you more and more each day, don't ever change, right? That's what they say at Hallmark, something like that, right? And I'm thinking, you made my life wonderful? It's all right. It's okay. You made my life okay. I love you more and more each day? It's a bit much, isn't it? I married you, didn't I? That seems like enough. Don't ever change? I'm probably going to have to cross that out. I'm just going to cross that out. And it's going to say something, I'm going to have to put in something like, you know how when you get out of the shower and you put on your baby powder, could you start doing that outdoors? By any chance? Because I am really sick of dusting. That's a change in my marriage I'd like to make. We'll just start small. We'll get bigger. Oh, man. Ugh. I was thinking, you know, marriage has made me feel very unattractive. I don't think you probably feel that way. You guys, like, glow all the time. But marriage has made me feel very unattractive. Sometimes I just look in the mirror and I think, you know what? Your best escort years are over. You'll never know what it's like to be a successful prostitute. That's always depressing. I have nothing to fall back on, is what I'm saying. Sad. I'm a new stepmom as well. I know, nobody cares. Believe me. I get it. No one congratulated me when I was expecting. Not at all. And did you know? No expectant stepmother parking at Walmart. The real pregnant women get all the glory. The stepmom's nothing. Of course, being a new stepmom of two very, very, very cute boys, ages 19 and 22, I, of course, have a lot of questions. You know, like what kind of foods are they going to want to eat? And how am I going to know when they've gotten too old for me to shower with? Nobody really tells you those things. They're pretty cute. Let's see. Over the holidays, I had to buy a gift for each boy. Okay, I don't know them very well. I made some assumptions. And I bought them each a ½ ounce of marijuana. No, I didn't buy them each a ½ ounce of pot for Christmas. We're Jewish. That'd have been totally inappropriate, right? Totally. Bought them an ½ of an ounce for each day of Hanukkah. So, totally got their weed. Wow, I sound like a horrible stepmother. I'm just sleeping with them, getting them high. What is going on in our household? Let's see. I will close with this. I guess. First of all, so happy for you guys. All right. So before I close, thank you for letting me entertain for a few minutes too. So thank you very much. I will close with this. Like I said, my husband, he is a lot older than me, right? It's kind of cool, actually, because he is not into current trends whatsoever. He does not know that big asses are hot. Have been for like 20 years, right? Women, we have resorted to butt implants. We are wearing Spanx to lift them. We will pad our derriere, right? Anything to make it look more spectacular. My husband, no clue this is going on. No pressure at home for me to keep up with any of the Kardashians, right? On a pressure. No, in fact, at my husband's age, I think the last current trend he was really into was Big Bush. I have to point. Otherwise, you just think he's a Republican. He is such a Democrat. So. Anyways, like I said, big relief that he's much more into Big Bush than big asses. Because if there's one thing I cannot grow, it's a big ass. But I have, well, you get it. I have a massive bush. Thank you, I'm Jamie Rosen.